Hey guys, Jared here with a Gameovation video. Sephiroth has been announced as the third fighter in the Fighters Pass Volume 2, which means two things. One, every prediction video on YouTube is now wrong because who seriously would have guessed Sephiroth? They didn't give us any music whatsoever when Cloud joined the game, so why the hell would they give us a brand new Final Fantasy character? And two, there are now only 3 very precious spaces remaining in the Fighters Pass Volume 2, and everyone wants to know who's going to get them. That's why in today's video I'm going to go through my list of which 3 characters I predict to take those last 3 spaces. Number 1, Rillaboom. I have been saying rillaboom for the longest time now. We've had Pokemon reps from the past popular generations, from Lucario to Greninja and Incineroar. We've been getting Fire Emblem reps from all current Fire Emblem games in the form of Awakening, Fates and Three Houses. So why would Nintendo keep representing games that simply don't sell as well as Pokemon? People could argue, well, since Fire Emblem doesn't sell as well, then it needs more promotion in the form of a character in Smash. To which I kind of understand, but that hasn't been a problem for Greninja or Incineroar's inclusion, and, well, they both come from incredibly well-selling games. Can we please complete the 3 original starter type Triforce and get a final grass evolution in the game? And come on. A character with a moveset based around a drum kit sounds amazing. Number 2, Crash Bandicoot. In my past video, I said this spot was going to go to either Crash or Rayman. I felt like that was a bit of a cop-out, so I read through the comments, and after reading some very valid reasoning, I've decided to stick with my guns and pick Crash Bandicoot. So much excitement and expectation is going to grow and grow until the final character gets revealed. Now there's this theory that's been floating around the internet that Nintendo are following a similar pattern for their first DLC characters. As you can see, the first 6 went in the order of a first party rep, a third party rep, a Square Enix rep, a Western character, a third party rep and a first party rep. And if we look at the next 6 characters to be revealed, they actually follow a very similar pattern. We have Min Min, who is a first party rep, Minecraft Steve and Alex, who are a third party rep, and Sephiroth, who are a Square Enix rep. I know this concept seems a little far-fetched, since Nintendo never usually follow any sort of rules or patterns, but it's very intriguing to analyse, and I reckon it's a strong possibility that if we get Crash next, then this actually might have some weight to it. It also fits Rillaboom very nicely in the end, which I know sounds like the biggest bum note to end the character roster on, but when have Nintendo ever cared about ending on a big note? Heck, Incineroar was the last character announced as part of the base game for Ultimate, and Byleth was the last character announced for the first Fighters Pass. So clearly Nintendo don't care for wrapping things up on a high note. Number 3, Dr. Robotnik. In my previous videos, I gave this spot to the Ring Fit character or Monster Hunter. 2 characters I still reckon have somewhat of a shot of being in the game. However, with Sephiroth's inclusion, it left me and many others scratching our heads thinking, well, that's great that Final Fantasy has 2 characters in the game now, but what about Sonic? Smash Bros. Ultimate has really been the rise of the villains. We've had the likes of Ridley, King K. Rool, and now Sephiroth show their faces in the game, along with all the other villains in the game as well. How does Street Fighter, Castlevania, and now Final Fantasy have 2 characters in, but Sonic still only has himself? I understand that the Street Fighter and Castlevania second reps are both Echo Fighters, but it's still a pretty big deal. Sonic's been in the game since Brawl and is the longest serving third party character in Smash Bros history. We have 2 Sonic stages and a plethora of music, but still only 1 character. Smash Bros is a celebration of all things gaming, and if we're counting Sephiroth as an iconic villain in the gaming industry, then surely we're counting Dr. Eggman in that as well. He also fits very nicely into the character reveals, being a third party rep, so I guess that's a bonus as well. So that wraps up my top 3 character prediction video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with my choices or do you disagree with my choices? Be sure to let me know in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe for all things Nintendo.